I would say threefold. One, fundraising. Two, to pump up former President Trump. He's had a hard, I'd say, 2 weeks between his performances at a few different forums, and then the third was I truly think this was kind of a vanity project for Elon Musk and the former president. And here's why. Twitter is used by about 22% of the US population, and it is widely known for, people that are politically savvy. If it is true, and the campaign is saying that they're going after a very narrow portion of the electorate, under 50 non-white males, to kind of turn this election, this is not the platform to do it. So I think this is a lot of entertainment and like pumping up the candidate, raising money, feel good.
Interesting, because last time round, as we know, Trump was a heavy user of Twitter back in the day. And just talk to us about some of the topics that came up, immigration front and center.
Yes, he really, the former president really villainized the Vice President Harris. He went after, I thought it was sad that he went after Venezuelans and people from the Congo, saying that they were kind of the worst kind of criminals that America had ever seen, which is just not the case. So he really did prey on different populations. And then, additionally, he talked about the economy and how it's the worst that we've seen. And he used different figures, but basically worst we've seen in 100 years. And then he really played up what happened at his rally on July 13th, where someone shouted at him, got his ear, really played the martyr in that situation. He kind of regurgitated the whole scenario for about 20 minutes. It was very interesting. It was low on substance. It was a lot of beating up and a lot of recounting of what happened to him at that rally on July 13th.
Yeah, so then does that mean that we learned ultimately nothing new, or we didn't really get a way to move the needle really when it comes to the Trump campaign then on the back of this interview?
Absolutely. We did not learn anything new. It was the same old name calling, talking about the same things he's going to talk about for the next several weeks, which is the economy, immigration, open borders, and then just, playing up the situation that he's in, that he's the martyr, that the Democrats kind of hijacked this election by putting Kamala in late. So it's a lot of the same. And if you're really, I think whether it's Harris or whether it's former President Trump, what needs to happen in this election for either side is they have to pull on new voters. People are pretty much locked in. This is supposed to be the lowest voter turnout, and they're saying 30 years. With Kamala, there's a new energy. So she's got to maintain her base and bring on some new people, same as Trump. So they're really looking to move a very small segment. And so they're going to have to start saying something new on both sides. And that's not what we heard tonight.